In this video, I will also be sharing with you tips on how to minimize the cost of your wedding. So, gumana siya sa amin and I hope gumana din siya sa inyo. Let's start with the major expenses. Number 1, it's the wedding reception. Do your homework. Umikot kayo in the location where you wanted to do your wedding. And then, check on their available packages. Maniwala man kayo at sa hindi, marami ng reception venues ngayon na nagpro-provide ng packages wherein, other than the food for the guests, they also provide basic decoration for the reception hall. So, they have the decorations, they have the wedding car, hindi mo na yung problemahin. They have the wedding cake, so hindi ka na mag-iisip kung anong design or whatsoever. They also have the lights and sound system. And then, most importantly, is the wedding host. Napaka-critical ng wedding host. So, importante na ma-review nyo rin ang profile ng inyong wedding host. Kahit libre ba niyan. Kailangan ma-entertain ng mga guests. Considering that they will be coming from different places and they will also be providing gifts. Mag-e-effort silang umara. Paganda sila, ganun. Kaya, it's very important that they are well entertained. Say you have already found a package that is suitable for you. On your food choices, you wanna consider yung mga mid-price food. Then if kulang, you may wanna consider bringing in outside food such as lechon, the snacks, desserts, or whatsoever, even drinks. Most of the time, they allow it as long as you pay the corkage fee. Na pwede mo ring ipa-waive. Yung mga ibang receptions, they're very nice. Hindi sila masyadong nagtatagal. For reception venues, usually pinaprice siya per plate. Tapos meron na lang sila minimum cost. For example, the package is worth 80,000. And then you wanted 200 guests. So, 80,000 divided by 200 would give you a price per plate of 400. So, in the food menu, ang pipiliin mo na lang yung mga worth 400 per plate. And then, likewise, if you only want 150 guests, so pipili ka na rin sa menu mga worth 533. Tama ba yung math ko? Kaya critical na kontrolin ang number of guests. Dahil minsan, kahit super mura ng package na kinuha mo, pero maraming guests na darating, unaccounted and uninvited. So, minsan nag-exceed. Para lang malinawagan ka when it comes to inviting guests, consider this thought. Wedding is not a family reunion. You can always organize a separate family reunion. And especially if nagtitipid ka, budgetarian ka nga, diba? So, if nagtitipid ka, as long as you say it nicely to your relatives na, hey, pwede bang bawasan yung number of counts, number of your add-ons, kung pwedeng dalawa lang, representative per family lang, there's nothing wrong with it as long as you say it nicely. Okay, keep note, as long as you say it nicely. By the way, shout out to Jech's Restaurant and Pavilion in Calasiao, Pangasinan. That's where we had our wedding. And to Sir Tony, he's the event coordinator, and to our host, Julius Bangus of Energy FM. Super galing. Second major cost is the wedding outfits. So, wedding outfits accounts for like 20 to 30% of the total cost. So, ladies, this falls on us. Kung meron kang dream wedding design na hindi mo gustong i-waive, pero nagtitipid ka, you may wanna consider renting it out. And also, if you're not that sentimental, anyways, you have your pictures, you have your memories, you have your videos that can remind you of the design of the gowns. So, in our case, we booked a supplier that would provide the wedding outfits for the whole wedding party. You heard it right, it's for the whole wedding party. They provided for the bride, the groom, the grandparents, the parents,
the bride tribe, the groom tribe, the flower girls, and the parents.
They also provided for the accessories. Ano pa? Bouquet for the bride tribe, the flower girls, corsages for the principal sponsors, and they also provided for the hair and makeup services for all the wedding parties as long as it's within the prep timeline. They also provided me with a free gown for my prenup. Kasama na rin yung hair and makeup. So, sobrang nakatipid kami. Super. Super. However, kung talagang gusto mo pa rin may uwi, para meron kang yayakap-yakapin after ng wedding, at sisilip-silipin, then I think Divisoria is the best option for you. By the way, shout out to my wedding supplier. It's Weddings by Jech, led by Mr. Jech Gallardo. Book him. He's really good. Ingit ko na rin pala. Usually, maraming couples na budgetarian. So, ang ginagawa nila is they would ask their entourage to provide their own outfits and also their makeup. I do not recommend doing this kahit nagtitipid ka pa because they are your family, they are your close friends, and they are very important to you. So, best to treat them as guests and also as VIPs. Huwag natin silang pahirapan. Third major cost is the photography and videography coverage. So, nandito na sila Jason Magbanwa, sila Nice Prince Photography, mga artista levels. Nandito na yung mga out-of-the-country photo shoots or video shoots, mga outdoor, indoor. Pero kung nagtitipid ka, this is my advice in general. Consider yung mga maliliit or yung mga hindi pa masyadong kilala pero tried and tested na. So, I put emphasis on the tried and tested. Hindi dahil nagtitipid ka, dapat basta-basta. Ang dami ng social media platforms na pwedeng i-check. You can check it on Facebook. Usually, they put their advertisements there. Check their reviews. There are also wedding groups like Wawi's, Weddings at Work. You can join them. You can join that group. Meron lang approval by the admin. And then you can search it there, yung mga suppliers. And then their personal reviews or personal opinion, personal experiences. For us, we trusted ReeLife Visuals. Sila ay Pangasinan-based supplier. And napakagaling. Napakagaling. So, I've shared some of our videos in my YouTube account. I'll put the link below. So, siya. In relation, critical dito ay ang pagpili ng location. If I were you, I'd choose locations that are free. Punta ka, kung gusto mo ng outdoor, punta ka sa beach, libre yan. Punta ka sa bundok, libre yan. Punta ka sa forest, libre yan. Basta lang safe. Punta ka sa falls, libre yan. And kung gusto mo naman ng indoor, punta ka sa bahay mo. And then if you have, kung ayaw mo yung bahay mo, punta ka sa friends mo. Makipagbarkada ka, friends. Ganda ng bahay mo. Pwede ba ako mag-photoshoot dyan? So, ayun. If gusto mo talagang magtipid, those are my tips for you. Kasi yung mga private properties, magaganda man sila, they ask for a fee. So, pag mag-photoshoot ka, instead of the standard entrance fee per head, meron ka pang special rate. Usually, mas malaking amount na fixed na babayaran mo. And then, you'll need to pay additional amount per head. So, masyado nang mabigat yun, especially if nagtitipid ka. Fourth major cost is the church, reservation, and setup. This accounts for 10 to 15% of the total cost. It varies per religion. Pero I don't want to comment any further because apparently, yung sinasabi nilang donation has a minimum amount. So, next. Lastly, is your invitations and souvenirs. I do not recommend spending much on your invitations because number one, you already have your save the date video. Redundant na. Number two, there are plenty of like online forms which can serve as invitations. You have Google Forms. There you can share a link or share an invitation online where they can confirm or decline your invitations. It also allows you to extract an Excel file summarizing the names of the confirmed guests and those who declined your invitation. Number two, you have your free wedding websites na may template na siya. So, i-edit mo na lang siya according to the details of your wedding. You can provide the link to your invitees and they can just access it and then that's it. If meron ka pa ring mga traditional invitees that would opt to receive the hard copy of the invitation, you may wanna do it yourself. Do it yourself. That would allow you to save like 60% of the cost as compared kung ipapagawa mo siya sa labas. So, malaking tipid na rin yun. Same case for souvenirs. As long as your guests are happy with the food and that they are well entertained, then I don't think you should worry about it. If gusto mo pa rin magbigay so that they'll have something to take home with them, then consider yung mga low-cost items like sanitizers, scarves, uso yung mga yun, anything. Basta mas mura. And then do it yourself because doing it yourself would help you save like 50 up to 90%. Kasi ako mismo personally, hindi ko na sila tinatago. Minsan nasa tabi na lang sila. Sorry. Oh, and just a heads up, DIYs are a little tiring and time-consuming. But what I liked about this is that it makes your wedding preparations more memorable. For us, naging activity siya between my mom and my dad, and me and my husband. For the future husband and wife, this is my advice to you. You stop aiming for that perfect Instagrammable wedding that even famous videographers dispute. But instead, focus on the ceremony, your union as husband and wife, your loved ones who help you during your planning, and your loved ones who joined you during your wedding. Cherish every moment from the planning, your pre-wedding seminars, your first kiss as husband and wife, your first car ride as husband and wife, and all of the arguments you had to go through and the decisions you have made in order to get to this point. I think those are the things that truly matters. Till next video!